What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. It is the 20th of May. We're about 30 minutes into the new day. 23 hours, 30 minutes left in the day, the 20th here. Sitting at about $105.7 thousand with a high on the day already at 106.5K. Bitcoin has been very volatile over the past few days. We look at this on a 1 hour time frame going back to the 18th here on Sunday. We had that pump, dump, and pump all in the same day. Then we dumped a good bit yesterday early in the day, and then we recovered late in the day. Now we're starting off this day as we have a little bit volatile, a little squirrely here. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're liking the video so far, you guys, and if you want to see more content like this. Looking at the RSI here, I would say that we are in a more bullish posturing than we are in a bearish posturing. Living above the 60, that's a good thing. That really is a good thing. And oftentimes that does beget higher price action. Don't forget, even with this wick right here, as much as convincing as it might be that, especially with recent events transpiring, it might be convincing that we move down. This RSI is in a really bullish kind of configuration. And according to this consolidation phase, you had a nice kind of flat shaved top here with descending lows. That's normally indicative that you want to push higher. So we got 30 minutes left in this hour candle. Let's see where we go. Even if we come down a little bit, I'm not completely convinced that we're going to do some huge swerves like this, but be prepared for it, right? Bitcoin's been a little bit volatile. It could return to 102K. Maybe we go to $100,000. I doubt it, but honestly, at this point, being here at 105.7K, I would say that we're closer to breaking above $120,000 than we are to breaking below $100,000, just with the given momentum here, but we'll see. 1 hour RSI is looking pretty bullish. I like it as long as we're not dropping too far, as long as we're not seeing 1 hour closes below like $105,000. I'm assuming that the beginning half of this day will actually be positive and to the upside. I don't think this 1 hour candle here is going to hold us back, but it might. It could. We've seen this kind of stuff before where it wicks really hard and then we still push higher afterwards. So I'm not saying that it has to reject here. I'm just saying that I'm more expecting that we continue to move up because of the readings that we're seeing and the consolidation phase here. Looking at the 4 hour time frame, speaking of consolidation phases, we've definitely consolidated long enough here since the 8th of May, now being the 20th of May. We've consolidated here for quite a little while, and I think that we are ready to move higher. I really do think that we're ready to move higher. If we were to go lower, we had so many opportunities to do so. Our RSI has cooled way the hell off. We've gone from being overbought to holding support at the 40. Now we're messing with the 60. We're trying to get above there. I really do believe that this next interaction here, right, like here from below, you moved up, you found resistance. You moved up, you found resistance. You finally interacted with the overbought zone, but you didn't get through. I think this next interaction will get through into the overbought zone, just like this time. And if we go back and we see what corresponded with those readings there, that was this movement here and this movement here. I believe that we're going to be in the middle of our next movement right now. It's just we're clearing out the positions, the leveraged positions beforehand, right? People who are going long are getting liquidated. People who are going short are getting liquidated. And if not, maybe they're panic selling at the very least. I mean, let's see. How much of a percentage are we dropping here? Are we pumping here? From a high to a low? I mean, most people in this space, man, they're using like 10x leverage. So 3% move, if not more, which is ridiculous. But that's, that can be enough to scare people out of their trades one way or another. Looking at this, 105.7K now. 4 hour looks bullish. 1 hour looks bullish. Daily time frame looks super bullish. With yesterday's close, we actually did close right at the overbought zone here. So we're at one of the highest closes we've been in Bitcoin's entire existence of a history, literally. That might be the highest red day. That is the highest red day that we've ever closed in Bitcoin's history, right? The highest of this overall range, and yet we're at the overbought zone, right? We topped off before. We topped off right here in this overbought area, and we're all the way down here. So we've got enough room, I think, to run and not just go to that level in the overbought zone, but probably to continue and see a higher high here. I really do believe that our next move right now that we're in the middle of, I really do believe that it's going to take us to $121,000 at a minimum, if not all the way up to 130 to 140. I'm expecting the initial phase of this move to kind of just snap up to this area, but then perhaps what we do is we kind of slowly grind our way up to this area by the end of the month afterwards, right? I think that sometime this week, it is the 20th today, so sometime by the end of this week, which is the 25th, we will be up at $121,000. That's the expectation. We will be at new all-time highs. I do not expect that when we break to new all-time highs that we're going to dilly-dally at all. It's going to be a slow effort up here. I think that it's going to be a fast effort up there, just like this was off the lows here, right? It's going to be a fast effort, and I really do believe that it doesn't stop at 121K. If I'm correct, we will be at about 130 to 140. We'll be up in this area by the end of the month. That's the expectation. So we got a long ways to go. we're kind of in this twilight period right now because there are people who are genuinely concerned that Bitcoin's about to drop. Like that actually exists right now, which is kind of crazy. Considering what's about to happen, right? We literally are. I think we're on a path that's going to look somewhat exactly like this, where like we just kind of slowly, move up like that after we move up here. We're going to break out. It could be today. It could be tomorrow. It might be a combination of today, tomorrow, and the next day that it takes us to get up to this area here. But we're going there, man. We're going there right now. And I think that yesterday's close, that little red day that we had, was enough to get us down to the overbought zone, set us up for an overbought zone bounce, which tends to provide some continuation at the very least. If we get a higher reading, I would anticipate a stronger move than anything we've seen on this kind of phase up so far. Looking at the weekly time frame here, Bitcoin is at its overbought area right now. We're looking for this week to close green. If it closes red, we're going to be set up in a position to potentially reject off the overbought zone, and that's not good, right? The last time that we rejected off of our overbought zone, that led to a long time of moving sideways and to the downside, right? So let's not reject. And the time before that, when we rejected off our overbought zone, it was the same kind of thing, sideways and to the downside. You know what I mean? So we don't want to do that. Break through, get into the overbought zone, because the last time we got overbought, the times before that we got overbought, promoted growth every single time. So let's do that. I think we're in one of those moments now. It doesn't stop here, and I very much believe that by the end of June, early July, we will see targets that are around 160 to 170K, which would essentially imply that this movement here is going to move at a pace much like this. Yeah, going into the end of June, end of July, something kind of in this area here. And that's on par pretty well with like this move here, right? They all look kind of similar. Nothing too crazy. This move might just be the biggest one so far, and that's kind of the expectation. This is, as we progress through the cycle, the moves are supposed to get bigger. That's just what happens. I want to look at a couple of more things, then I want to wrap this video up, okay? Exponential ribbon, MA ribbon right here. Putting it on log. Weekly ribbon looks good. Monthly ribbon probably looks great. Yes, fantastic. Can we get it off the automatic here? Yeah, fantastic. Okay. What about the 3-day ribbon? 3 days looking good. Daily's looking good. Yes. Yes, very good. That's all we need, really. We don't want to go. I mean, the 4-hour might matter, but might not. Hey, that actually looks pretty good, too. This would suggest that we're about to kick off, actually, that we're about to get rolling, but the 4 hour is less reliable. Just the last time that we contracted like this was over here. You know what I mean? We contracted and then we expanded. We're contracting now. I think we're about to expand, but I got nothing else to say. Hold on to your hats, guys. Things are about to get moving to the upside very, very fast. It would not surprise me if by the end of today, the 20th, we're at new all-time highs for Bitcoin. It's really right around the corner. And if not by the end of today, between now and the next 3 days, it's happening. So hit the like button, subscribe. While we're still at low prices for Bitcoin, while things are still at an affordable price, get yourself some cryptos. I'm going to be buying more. I get my paycheck tomorrow on the 21st. So I guess not tomorrow, probably like 36 hours from now. I get some extra capital to put into the markets, and hopefully the markets aren't taken off by then, but I have a feeling that they kind of will be. So time will tell, but we're just kind of waiting at this point, you guys. Things are looking like they're going to be really exciting. I really do think that this is the moment we've all been waiting for. It's coming right now. So be patient, set up, make your bed and lay in it. Don't try and chase any pumps. Just wait your turn. Wait for your cryptos to pump. They're all going to pump. Just wait your turn. I got nothing else to say. Bye-bye.